Hi there, and thanks for tuning in. This is part 1 of reflections on 9 months of Wheels Abroad on YouTube, and it will be about my experiences of the last 9 months. There is also part 2 coming up about memorable moments, personal records and screw-ups, so don't forget to also check that one out. Hi there and welcome to Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. I chose this unique location to share some thoughts and reflections with you on my YouTube channel. And we'll do that while walking to a subway station over there for my next inline skating adventure for Wheels Abroad. Walking to a subway station with the inline skates, they're right there. It's part of the routine for Wheels Abroad. So I hope you can join me on my walk over there, and I'm happy to share some thoughts with you. So let's go. Here are the inline skates in the bag. We're at July 9 Avenue, the widest street in the world. It has been featured several times in my videos that have been shot in Buenos Aires. So as an aside, while we're walking along, I can confirm to you that it's impossible as a pedestrian to cross it in one go. And you'll see that yourself. So I've written down my thoughts on my iPhone, so I'll be reading. So the channel Wheels Abroad has been live now for about 8 months. The first post was on November 25, 2023. And what a journey it has been, people. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Every minute of dealing with 20-plus-year-old material that I still have, but also the shooting of new material. And just for one moment, the obelisk in the middle there, Eva Peron over there. You can already see that I would have never been able to cross the whole street, even if it didn't stop for that one touristic shot. And the videos, first of all, are all everlasting souvenirs for me. Of course, that's how it started. But by putting them on YouTube, I embarked on a huge experiment that I really never guessed I would do when I am almost 50 years old, which is the case. And judging from the views and likes, and yes, an occasional dislike, there are people out there on this planet that are watching my videos. That's kind of a humbling feeling. I did and do not think that this is a given, and I really do not take this for granted at all, as I actually thought and still think that the topic of my channel is a real niche one, and more generally the competition, as we all know, on YouTube is killing. But it really, in my view, boils down to the following: every view is a person somewhere on this planet, and this fact itself is a highly stimulating feeling for me. And this journey into the unknown that I've been launching since November 2023 has been an amazing one, with a lot of ups and definitely also, you know, quite a few downs. YouTube algorithm, anybody? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's been a real learning curve that is still ongoing. Here's a little secret for you. The reason why for me it was not obvious to start a YouTube channel is because I'm actually a very shy person. I am. So for me this was a real undertaking. Meaning I had to overcome personal barriers, quite a few of them. That wasn't always easy, but that's part of the learning curve I was referring to. Since a few weeks, maybe as an aside, my website is finally operational, wheelsabroad.nl. For I don't know how long, 8 months or so, it had the famous under construction label. And while I'm reading the text, I'm at the other side of July 9th Street. So yes, I did take 10 seconds in the middle, but it would have been impossible to cross it in one go. That's how wide this avenue is. Check out some of the videos on different point of views of that road. Anyways, so my web page had been under construction for 10 months, but it's now operational and it looks decent in my opinion. And I plan to add more stuff on it in the next few months. What I really also enjoy a lot is the interaction with viewers and reading the comments. They really help me grow in this undertaking by providing points of views that are cool, stimulating, complimentary, and occasionally confronting for sure. But you know what? Just as an example, the other day I received a comment from somebody saying that you can really feel the vibe of the cities in my videos. Now that made me feel really good. That was a big compliment, because that's exactly what I'm striving for. It is my strong belief that the wheels, as used in bikes and skates, lend themselves to this, to conveying the vibe in the city like no other means of transportation, striking a really unique balance between improved speed compared to walking. Walking sometimes, in my opinion, for city viewing goes too slowly, and an improved view and flexibility compared to a car or bus. Obviously, you can take a car or bus to view a city, but you're not as flexible as you are with inline skates or with a bike. So I think the wheels in inline skates and bikes strike the perfect balance. Really, I do. Now, people that know me know that I'm always intense in what I do, in everything that I do, for the good and the bad. And I just spent 3 weeks in South America in the summer break of 2024, and I've yet again immersed myself fully in finding unique locations, approaches, technical challenges, everything. And more than ever, I did my homework up front with information on buildings and neighborhoods I was about to visit, or I collected that sort of information afterwards when I was just taking random directions in the city, which I also like to do. And yes, the result so far is already 12 skating and biking trips, and we're still counting. Touching upon touristy stuff, but also authentic neighborhoods, unique locations such as the widest street of the world, we just crossed it, the longest sidewalk of the world, spectacular views of the Andes Mountains, unique point of views. I used a skycam on a hotel. On one occasion a passerby was taping me and I asked her for this material. I also went to iffy and grayish areas, and I used some weird approaches to, you know, shape the video, such as a one-day 2-continent trip. And the result so far, hold on tight here, 800 files and 180 gigabyte of raw videos. I mean, look at this screenshot of my folder. I got my work cut out for the next few months. Now, I spend a lot of time in editing these videos before I upload them to YouTube, which I also enjoy very much. Here's the subway station. But this is really, and I value to say this, a hobby next to a very busy job that I have. And sometimes the weekly upload, I'm gonna be honest with you, feels like a race against time. So I did some soul searching here in South America the last 3 weeks. I witnessed myself again doing one trip after the other, and again, I really enjoyed it, looking forward to editing it. But I concluded that I may be challenging myself a bit too much, time-wise at least, with this combination of a busy job and a busy, very amateur YouTuber existence on the side. Who feels the pressure, maybe self-imposed, to adhere to the weekly upload frequency on YouTube. So I'm contemplating on downscaling the frequency to once every 2 weeks. Maybe you think, oh, that's not a big deal, but for me that is. I've grown very attached to my channel, obviously. Let's go into the subway station in the meantime. Again, this is a very normal routine of the Wheels Abroad adventures. I think that once every 2 weeks is still very decent frequency, and hopefully you agree, and also hopefully the almighty YouTube algorithm agrees. I'm gonna give it some more thoughts when I'm back home in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. So, well, it's rather empty here. This is then the official moment. Let the thinking process on the frequency of YouTube uploads continue from here on. So that is what I wanted to share with you, and hopefully you can appreciate my thoughts and understand the situation. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being a viewer on my YouTube channel. It is still very small, but I need you viewers, of course, and most importantly, I hope you get some enjoyment out of my videos. That alone is satisfaction enough. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna now give the floor to Amsterdam Michael, because Buenos Aires Michael is about to board a subway train. Amsterdam Michael here. Welcome to my hometown of Amsterdam, the Netherlands. It's the capital of the Netherlands. Per resident, this is the most touristy capital of Europe, and I guess it shows. A lot of tourists, it's very busy. It's summer season, obviously. Now, thanks Buenos Aires Michael for giving me some time to think about what you mentioned, and I have given it some more thought, and I do believe that reducing the frequency of uploading makes sense at this stage. And let me explain to you why I think that while we do a nice trip down the tram rails here. Reducing the upload frequency with just a little bit is a good idea to keep a better time balance and not lose myself too much. Because I spend a lot of time on editing the videos and I do appreciate the time spent in that and I enjoy it. But every week it feels like a race against the time. So by lowering the upload frequency I will be better able to manage my time associated with that fine-tuning of the videos. And once every 2 weeks seems like a decent thing to start. So just as a reminder slash newsflash, coming up in the next few months will be biking and skating trips associated with Milan still, a few left, Santiago, the capital of Chile, Montevideo, the capital of Uruguay, the capital of Argentina, Buenos Aires. I also have a few random ones, such as the video made on the day that for the first time since its existence, the central station in Amsterdam was fully closed. No trains, never happened before. And I was interested in the dynamics that would result. Likewise, I may even toss a video that I shot around the stadium the day that Taylor Swift performed there. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan at all, but I was interested in the effect and impulse she can give to a lot of people. So I went to the stadium where she performed. Yeah, so we're at the Dam Square. Timed very well, Amsterdam, Michael, if I may say so. This is the heart of the capital of the Netherlands, my hometown of Amsterdam. So I'll leave you with some final thoughts from Buenos Aires, Michael, while I make my way to the other lane over here to make way, obviously, for the trams. This is still Via Soldati, and gotta say, it is a little bit run down. Yes.